Welcome. This tutorial is a basic overview of assignments. If you would like more information about assignments, we do cover it extensively in our module titled Navigator later on in the course. For assignments in Canvas, the assignments page is considered basically an organization of all of your assignments that you're going to give your students for the class. You can access it through your navigational menu and you'll see assignments. Notice that it has a line through the I because we are not allowing students to see this. This is basically just for you as the instructor because this page just gives everything that's in the course and it's just a nice organizational view of it. So first of all, it does group the assignments based off what type it is. If it's a discussion, it'll put all of them together, quizzes all together. Assignments are basically anything but those two. So in order to create a new assignment, let's say that we're going to give a review over week one before the test. In order to create that assignment, I'm going to go to the plus sign on assignment. Basically, you'll just give the assignment a name. So I'm going to title this Week 1 Test Review. Here in the Rich Content Editor, you can type out instructions. You can format them just like you would in any Word document. I'm just going to type a little title here. Go ahead and make it a little bit larger. All right, let's say that we are an on-ground course and we just use Canvas as a supplement to our course. I'm going to hand out the week 1 review to my students in class, and then I'm going to require them to turn it into me. But however, I want to record the grade in Canvas because that's the best way for kids to see what is due, how much it's worth, and if they have done it or have they turned it in, and then actually see their grade for it. So I'm going to assign 100 points to this. It is just going to be an assignment. It's nothing fancy. It's not a quiz or a discussion. I want to show it as points. You can also show it as percentages or letter grades, or you can show it as not graded, however you would like that to be. But we're going to do it as points. You can also decide if you don't want to count it towards the final grade. The submission type, this is very important. If you are an on-ground instructor, meaning that you teach these students physically in a classroom, and they are turning in this assignment physically to me on a piece of paper, then I can choose on paper. What this says is there's no way to submit it online. They have to turn it in directly to you. You'll notice here that you also have other choices. You can say that this isn't a submission. Maybe they're giving a speech in class. Well, they don't really physically turn in anything, so you will need to choose no submission so that you can actually just show the grade in Canvas. Online means they are going to submit a document online, maybe through Word or OneDrive, or maybe it's a picture or a video. This would be an online submission, and they will be able to upload the information into the course. Paper we discussed, they are handing you a physical piece of paper, and then you have external tools in Lucid, which we cover later on in the course, so I'm not going to get into those. You can also choose if it's a group assignment, if you want peers to review. And then in this assign access, you can assign it to everyone, or if you click in here, you will be able to choose certain students that this will be assigned to. Maybe you have a student who needed some extra credit or needed to do a different assignment based off of any kind of learning modifications. You can choose that in that spot. You can also choose the date that it is due. This is highly recommended because it goes into their calendar automatically. So I'm going to say that this is due on October 21st at midnight. You can also choose to have the ability to see how long that this assignment will be available. So you can turn it off basically. After a week, they can't access it any longer. All right, so I'm going to have that information in there. And notice there's a little check mark here. Notify users when this content has changed. This is if you want the students to receive a notification. Let's say that you go in and you change the due date on this and you change it in Canvas. Do you want it to automatically notify the students of this? It will show in their calendar that you have changed it, but if you want them to receive notifications, then you will put a check mark here, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and click Save. All right, very quickly, I would like to show you October 21st here. I'm going to go to the calendar. And I want you to see that on October 21st, that test review is posted on here. And so your students will see it in the calendar. If I go back in and I change that, so I'm going to go back in, I'm going to go to assignments. And then I'm going to find my week 1 test review right here. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to click on edit. And let's say that I need to change this due date. It is now going to be due a week later because we are behind. That's not good. So I'm going to click save. But I would like to show you that in the calendar, this is reflected as well. So they read each other one-on-one. You can change it here. Oh, wait, nope, we're back on track. We're going to put it back on the 21st. All I did was click and drag it. It will also reflect those changes in the course. And with that, that is the basics of assignments. Remember that this is just a view, basically to organize your assignments and to have all of them in one place.